Good, glorious morning, everyone. Good, glorious Monday. Good, glorious day. Morning. I've had no coffee. I just want to name that. This is Love, Learn, Lift with Liz. It is Wednesday morning, and I pray that you are having a worshipful and wonderful Wednesday. Listen, I just want to share something with you that I observed just now that I think is a moment for love, also a moment for lifting, and a moment to learn. So I have a meeting this morning at my daughter's school. So I'm here in the parking lot dropping her off so she's not late for her first period class. And just sitting in my car, minding my business, and a car that pulls in across the parking lot, there is a young student getting out. She gets out and she gets ready to run towards the school building. Then the horn is blown. Now there's an adult in the car who obviously has dropped her off and calls her back to the car. She jets back across. The person in the driver's seat, the driver, is laying her out. I mean, I can't hear anything because I'm in my car, but I see her hand and I see her finger, and she's someone like me that talks with my hands, and so she's pointing and she's doing this. I don't know what the student says in reply, but they have this exchange. They have about like a 5-minute exchange. And I see the adult slapping their hand into their other hand for emphasis. So it's clear that they're having an intense conversation. So when the child is finally released from the adult's exchange, from that conversation, shall we say, this time when she starts to walk towards my car to come across, her countenance, her entire countenance has changed. She's gripping that backpack. I can see her knuckles gripped, and I watch her walk, and she's muttering, right? Maybe she's saying it, but I don't hear because I'm in the car. And then, of course, the adult pulls on off to go where they need to go. So here's why I wanted to get on here. Many of you are teachers. People that are following me work with students. You may work in a daycare. You may work with any learner at any level. And then those of you that are not working remotely, you have co-workers. You got to think about what people have managed and endured before they get into the space where you see them. The things that they are carrying. I don't know who this young student's first period teacher will be, but she's upset. She's upset. And she didn't land here upset. Things happened that made her upset, that changed her mood, changed her entire attitude. So when we greet people and you see people at the top of their day, be gentle, be gracious. You don't know what they've lived through. I don't know what that adult, if that adult is going home or if that adult is going to a place of employment. And sometimes you have an intense conversation with someone that you love. You're carrying that. Your shoulders may feel tight. You may feel as if you can't really focus. There are many different ways that people's frustrations manifest. But I just want to stress to everyone, deal gently with everybody. You don't know the things that they're carrying into the spaces. Give the assumption of good faith. One thing that my pastor and my bishop, he's just, his love is inexhaustible. You can be having the hard thing, and his spiritual discernment and his love just causes him to engage in a way that lets you feel a little less frustrated, a little less upset. That's what you want to be, right? You want to be that person. You want to be the person that's ratcheting up someone's moment, that's ticking them up the ladder. But remember, every student you see showing up with an attitude, showing up that they don't want to talk, however they're showing up that you might not like, don't necessarily be so quick to take offense. Respond with a prayer. Respond with a smile. Respond with something uplifting. Respond with just an affirmation of I am here. Don't freeze them in that moment of frustration. And you definitely don't want to match frustration for frustration. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. And it just becomes the ugly thing, and it makes a bad situation worse. This young child has to get through the rest of the day. I don't know if that child has an assessment. I don't know if they have a club to run or whatever it is the day is going to ask of them. But depending on what's in her toolkit, she may be able to shake that off and be okay. Maybe she's got a great, compassionate friend that's going to be able to say to her, oh, how to take it, how to process it, and to give her a way to move forward. But friends, human beings, let's deal gently one with another. Be gracious. Offer someone the grace that you wish to have. Offer them some space and understanding. Don't jump to the worst. Don't jump to the defense. Just be open. Just be open. And remember, everybody's carrying something. Everybody is carrying something. Unless you know how to cast all your cares on Jesus. I had to say it right. Yes. Because some things we carry are choice. I know some things come upon you and you got to find a way to break free. And this is why it's just so invaluable to have the indwelling power of the Holy Spirit equipping you to live free. Equipping you to live free. And how about this? To help others get free. All right? Love, learn, and live today. This is Liz. Go make it a wonderful, winning Wednesday.